se
Mana we wantabaruye ukankura ha
oya nanone buretse kugenda
maze imyaka 30 ntwite niba ari umuntu niba ari igisimba ibyo ntabyo nzi.
Stress and hardship teach you that you are capable of surviving what was meant for your destruction. You can absolutely survive these time periods in life because there is no other choice. When you have no other choice but to move on, you will, and you will come out stronger and more successful. Nothing teaches you more than getting through your self-doubt and then forcing yourself to get through them. All of us are creatures of habit and most prefer a certain amount of familiarity and predictability to their lives. Trust that if something in your life or career changes and ends, it's because it wasn't working properly. Keep in mind that endings are inseparable from new beginnings. It's normal to give birth before or after your due date. In fact, your pregnancy must continue 2 weeks past your due date to earn the official label of postpartum pregnancy. If your labor doesn't start by the time you are 41 weeks pregnant, your midwife or doctor may offer you a membrane sweep to see if this will trigger labor. Rarely, an overdue pregnancy might be related to problems with placenta or the baby. But what happens when your pregnancy continues to 30 years? Whatever the cause, you're probably tired of being pregnant, not to mention anxious. Rest assured, an overdue pregnancy won't last forever. Labor could begin at any time, but here is a different story. Her pregnancy might last forever. She is one of the few, if not the only woman to be pregnant at the age of 72. She thinks she has a creature inside her that will devour her life one day. Meet a 72-year-old grown mother who is pregnant. My father had 30 children and 2 wives. They all died. I'm the lone survivor. Pregnancy normally lasts about 40 weeks, and that's around 280 days from the first day of your last period. Most women go into labor within a week either side of this date, but some women go overdue. But this old woman situation is rare. She has been pregnant for almost 30 years. And she shows no signs of going on to labor. Due to this condition, she lives in a difficult life. We visited her and she told us everything. It's unusual to hear a 72-year-old pregnant woman.
Maze imyaka 30 ntwite niba ari umuntu niba ari igisimba ibyo ntabyo nzi.
Yes, I'm pregnant. And my pregnancy lasted for 30 years, she says. My husband and all my children died. 6 months after my husband died, I felt pregnant. Went to the doctor, they checked, a result showed it's a baby boy. The second time when I returned, result showed the embryo changed. I no longer have a baby. I have kind of an animal. The embryo diminished and it looks like a certain beast. But even the doctors are shocked about this condition. They concluded that if they operate and remove this beast living inside me, I might die with it. That's the reason why they can't dare removing it. Everything is fine, only that I'm going to die. I'm going to die thirsty and hunger because I'm no longer able to work and provide for myself. I don't have energy to go work. I have to keep seated in one place. For me to survive nowadays, it's due to my good neighbors who feel accountable and give me what to eat even though they are giving up these days. I've been thirsty for several days, drank water, but still nothing happened. Had I got money for sugar, then I would make tea and feel good. Or had I got away to buy milk, it would be heaven on earth. Well, I don't take alcoholic drinks. I see drunk people always falling on the street. I don't like. Long time ago, we used to go to bars, drink beers from morning till late, but now I no longer do that because drinking is worthless. When I get some money, I go back deep down on the village, but there is no father, no mother, no sibling, no relative, no uncle, no auntie. Only my grandchildren live there. I know that I no longer have a person in my womb. Maybe it has turned into an animal. It stresses me sometimes. Sometimes I hear the voice rolling inside my stomach.
Run away. One about you come.
Oya nanone buretse kugenda.
And this thing brought itself to my body. I don't know what happened, if it's demons or Satan or what. Most people told me to go visit a witch doctor, but I can't do that. But I can't do that. Only God will help me sort out this. I believe I live by God's grace. And I can't go back to the hospital because this is maybe what will take me out of this world. I know some people back in the village who were killed by this disorder. They died right after reaching to the hospital for delivery. But I think I don't need to produce another child. And people sometimes help me and bring me clothes to me. They try help me as much as they can. One might bring a dress, the other skirt, and so on like that. I once felt like going back in the village where I was born, but people around have reminded me that there's no one I'll find there. Never feel bad in the stomach or feel disturbed in the womb except when I don't have porridge or food. That's when this creature inside me makes some noise because of hunger. In that case, I have to find out every possible way to get what to eat. And I don't eat a lot. I can't finish even half a plate. Most of the times I drink porridge like 2 cups, then I'm full. The rest, I give them to the neighboring children. Whenever I'm hungry, I feel something in my stomach, rolling like a stone. A creature like, I don't know. I never feel the kicks of babies in my womb compared to when other normal people are pregnant. I have never experienced such. I think the end of this will be death. The creature in my womb will first die, then I'll follow. I don't know whether this creature in my stomach will come out, or maybe by God's grace it will come out, or else it will kill me. Who knows? But this is a disability. Let's say I was given from God. Maybe it's a punishment. If there is anyone who bewitched me and sent me this, it's up to them. As a believer, I just have to pray every day, no matter what happens. I have hope that God will save me from all of this. Thank you, Mom, for a warm welcome. Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you'll never ever have enough. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a field. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and turn on the notification icon for more.